Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Breaking BSG. Today, we have a Zerg versus Zerg matchup. And spawning in the top right of Overgrowth LE, he is a member of Time of Rising. We have Zombie. I like that name. And spawning in the bottom left, representing Oddie, we have Ratimus. That clan name reminds me of the dog in the Garfield comic strip. Of course, it's only 1D. How do you Garfield buffs feel about that first movie where Garfield's owner gets with the vet? It's a running joke in that comic strip that no matter what he does, he never gets anywhere. Usually because of Garfield. But we're not here to argue about Garfield. We're here for some StarCraft. So far, both players, being Zergs. God. Both have done the classic extractor trick. And we got a pull for Zombie, and I imagine a pull will be coming up soon for Ratimus. He's gone 15 gas, and there's another pull coming. So 15 gas, 14 pull, that's fair enough. Double gas for Ratimus. Double gas. It's been some time since I played Zerg. Usually for me that meant I was going for mutas at some point, which I'll see. But anyway, as I was saying, those of you who know me would know when I started StarCraft I was a Zerg. Yeah. I fell in love with the two missions of Zerg I played in the original StarCraft campaign, and that was it. Eventually switched to Protoss because I wanted to figure out why I kept losing against Protoss. I kept losing to half a dozen Colossus and Mass Stalker builds. Part of my problem at the time was almost never getting upgrades. Oh jeez. And well, that was pretty much it. And never getting anything that could deal any sort of real damage against Colossus. But against all those stalkers, I didn't know what to do. So, Zombie, has he? He hasn't got any real scouting information from Ratimus. All he knows is there's a natural. Ah, I see what Zombie is going to do. He's going to be doing a bit of a roach push here. Speaking as a current Protoss, I have since learnt never to be secure if I see a early-ish expand from a Zerg. These days, for me, it's usually meant something along the lines of a mass speedling push early on. So these days I'm preparing for it, so I'm fine. And that was my phone ringing in the background there, but it stopped after half a ring. Okay then. Alright, we're in a bit of a lull here. We got a few lings. Oh, there we go, some action. Haha! Well, Ratimus pinches the queen that's taking pot shots at an overlord, and Zombie is walling off his ramp with his roaches, which is a nice move. So these lings won't be able to push into the main anytime soon, but this natural is fairly vulnerable, but this roach count should be sufficient to deal with all these speedlings. Unless Ratimus has a bit of micro, but even then cost should be fairly stiff. So there we go, he's going to try and snipe this natural off, but that's not going to work. He loses those lings cheaply to these roaches. Tries to do sneaky little pick off, but while he's busy at home reproducing, these roaches mop up what remains. And now Zombie is moving across the map. This is going to be tight for our Ratimus. Hey Ratimus, if I were you, I'd get some spine crawlers up ASAP. 1 or 2. Instead, 22 lings. Why not? Well, 15 roaches is a good idea, why not? So here we go. Roaches focus down on the queen first. The lings get a very nice round on a group of these roaches. There are Ratimus. Oh, there. He's getting a lot of damage done on all these roaches here, but it's not enough. But he has cut this army down a fair amount, and these lings that are about to flop should be able to clean it up. And Ratimus pulling some of his drones, allowing them to get roasted by acid. Lings pop up. Now this is very, very costly for Ratimus. Oh, word. So the push into the main. More lings. Oh. I'm sorry, Ratimus, but this is looking like game. It's costing him far too much. And another queen goes down. More roaches on the way. Yeah, this is pretty much all she wrote for Ratimus. So it's going to turn into a case of, well, how long is Ratimus going to take to GG? Johnny probably spent a little bit too long focusing down on that spawning pool, but hey, doesn't really matter, because roaches and acid. Yeah. And the spawning pool goes down. There's another one nearly completed, but Ratimus pulling off some drones, holding this off, and will this last roach fall? Yeah, it will fall, but these slow lings will come in to give it a hand. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Ratimus. This is it. An upgrade advantage is not enough in this situation, I'm afraid, sir. Okay, well, Ratimus has fended this off. So, Jumpy, he didn't really do too much wrong there. It's just all these tiny little things. No biggie. Just don't make the mistakes again. Or try not to anyway. Me saying don't make the same mistakes again. Oh, hypocrite. Oh, here's another mistake. Yeah. 4 on this guess. Haha. Caught you, Zombie. You tried to hide it from me. So, Ratimus is overdone it a fair bit. With the supply count. Overlord count, rather. Hey, Zombie checking on the third. No third. With only 18 workers. Ratimus. Oh! These lings trying to take down the rocks, but they're going to get caught out by all these speedlings. And these speedlings are going to town on this army from Zombie. Surrounding the roaches. And that's going to be it for this army of zombies. And these roaches are trying to get away, but they are stuck on the move command, not on an A move command at all. Yeah, zombie laying down an awful lot of creep tumors, and some spine crawls are going to be on the way. But they are definitely not going to be completed by the time these speedlings come. Mate, almost 30% completed. So these Queensland roaches are sort of walling off the pathway here, but these lings have got some awesome DPS, but these roaches are coming in to deal with it, and wow. There's definitely some promise here if Ratimus plays this. Now personally, if I was Ratimus, I would have driven my lings all the way around in. Spine crawlers are OP, but you know, a bit of micro won't hurt. I'm a Protoss player, and I'm saying micro. Micro. F2 A click, am I right? No. So, what do we got going on for Ratimus right now? Well, he's gotten ahead on his worker counts. He's droned up a fair bit, but his natural is nearly mined out. He's going to have to expand to a third soon. Zombie with a massive army, comparatively speaking. Yeah, I was expecting some muta play from Ratimus. Hey! Oh, what's this? Aha! Spire! Okay, well, there's going to be some muta play coming soon. Which is a very nice move, because, you know, what AA does Zombie have? A queen? Here we go. Roach move. Oh, listen to these footsteps. It's like a mini earthquake. So, we got Zombie moving out. No upgrades on his roaches, which is a error. Which you'll find playing against someone who knows what they're doing. I'm afraid Ratimus... Oh, man. Well, he did! I'll lose this game some time ago, Ratimus. There were a few windows of opportunity to get some really serious, if not actual economic damage, and some pretty strong psychological damage onto Zombie. So here we go, the roaches are moving into the mineral line and going to town on all these drones, and the speedlings pop out. Ah! No, Ratimus. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. And the natural is down. Oh, 9 meters about to pop out. Oh, I guess the 74 army supply roach army. I'm afraid 9 meters are not going to be enough. It's almost like a pea shooter. Bam! 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 And the hive is gone. Shut up, it wasn't the hive. I know, I'm fully aware of that. These mutants are doing okay against these roaches, but there won't be any more mutants coming soon. And the spawning pool dying. Oh, Ratimus. 6 workers, 27 army supply. Against 1436. That is not going to end well at all. Oh, but these mutas, they're mopping the army up. Ratimus will have to win with this push, I think. Alright, Ratimus, there's no point taking on overlords now. You need to do some really serious damage. So what do you got going on at home here for Zombie? Oh, we got some spine crawlers spine crawlers, oh my god, spore crawlers. There's quite a few gone up in the main here. And here we go. And the spore crawler, one finishes. And is absolutely wrecking these mutas. They try to focus down this spore crawler, but they take heavy damage. And Zombie dragging the mutas over to the remaining spore crawler. And now there's only 3. And they're going to get owned again by another spore. So we got 1.5 mutas left. 10 workers. Combining less than a couple of Evo chambers. Yep, this is it. Hey, Zombie! Compliments his opponent on a fairly crazy game, and I fully agree. It's been a very intense matchup. I used to love Zerg vs Zerg when I was Zerg. I remember having a 30 to 40 minute game where it was nothing but speedlings. Oh, speedling attacks, speedling backstab, speedling. We had it all that game. Oh man, it was epic. The name of the game is to have fun, after all. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm starting to get annoyed again in StarCraft. I'm starting to not rage, but I suppose you call it a rage quit, really. I'll lose. I'll be very mad about it, GG, and then Alt F4 and throw the piece of paper I've got my build orders written down on away from my table in absolute disgust. Of course, I blame it on the build order and not my own lack of skill. Which, you know, sort of brings me to the point of people balance whining, whether it's against individual races or against individual units. It comes down to, in the end, of you losing. I mean, this is what my very first coach ever told me. You know, don't complain to me about balance wine or such and such a unit is OP. At the end of the day, it is you who lost. It is not your opponent who made you lose. You made you lose. So these roaches are moving out, and they're caught on a bit of a move command. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. They're going to town on these speedlings. These 1.5 meters are doing okay, but well, these roaches are going to clean this up, and this is, if it wasn't it before, it's certainly it now. 16, 14, 13, 10. 10. 10. 10 workers left. 8. 6. And Ratimus throws out the GG. And our Zerg from Time of Rising, Zombie, takes the game. The crowd goes wild. So, congratulations, Zombie, for taking this game out. there isn't really too much for me to point out what you may or may not have done wrong. There's just, well, yeah, tiny things, which I've already commented on and I won't go over again. But, you know what I'm talking about. So, ladies and gents, I will be hoping to carry this series on. So, if you have any replays of BSG games, even if you're not BSG now, if you can send me a replay of when you were BSG, as long as both players in the game are Bronze, Silver or Gold League, you'll have a chance to cast. I'll put a link to the description in this video so that you can follow the procedure, which isn't really very much. And hopefully you'll be the lucky person to be casted in episode 3 of Breaking BSG. In the meantime, this is Balimaar the Best Fish from Eternal Esports, signing off. GG.